Good morning, class. Today we are going to learn about fractions. So in today's lesson, we will be learning about what is a fraction, how can we use this fraction, and how can we find the fundamental amounts of an object, a collection, or quantity using a fraction. So what is a fraction? Well, a fraction is a part of a whole. A whole is a whole item. A whole equals 1, or 1 over 1. A fraction equals a numerator over a denominator, or best known as A over B. In the first picture, we have a whole cake. 1 equals 8 over 8. It is cut into 8 sections. The next is the fraction of the cake. It's 1/8. We took 1/8 of the cake we took 1/8 piece of the cake from the whole cake. This is another kind of fraction. You either have 3/4 of the cake still, or you ate 1/4. So let's talk about a fraction. Well, a fraction is part of a whole. This is a whole block. 1 over 1 equals 1. You can break that block into 2, 1/2, 1/2, 1, 2 blocks, 2 over 2, which equals 1. You can do it in threes. 1 over 3, 1 over 3. Oh, that's fourths. 1 over 3. So 1, 2, 3, 3 blocks equals 1 whole. Or 1, 2, 3, 1/4, 1/4, 1/4, 1/4. 4 over 1 equals 1. Well, how do we use fractions? Well, we use it in cooking and carpentry. In cooking, we use it as measurements. We adjust recipes. We have portions. We can even use it in carpentry as measuring. Like if you're building a birdhouse, you'll know how to cut the boards and how many boards you need and how long they need to be. So how to find a fractional amount of an object? Well, in our table, we have 4 different classes, and they tried red apples, green apples, and yellow apples. And in each class, we cut the data on which ones liked what. So, what is the fraction of students that liked red apples? Well, to find that, you would look at the red first class. You would find how many apples they liked out of the whole class. 3 of 19 liked red apples, or a fraction of 3/19. What fraction of students liked green apples in class 2? Well, the same way. You find class 2, look for the green apples, which is 9. How many kids liked green apples, which was 9 out of 17, which is 9/17. What is the fraction of students that liked yellow apples in class 3? Well, when you go back to your table, find class 3, go to yellow apples, and it looks like 5 out of 20 kids liked yellow apples. What fraction of students liked both green and red apples in class 4? Well, this one here is a little more trickier. We look at class 4, we see that red apples is 8, green apples is 9, So you add those two together and you get 17. So 17 out of 21 students liked red and green apples. So, how do we find a fractional amount of a collection? Well, Miracle has collected stickers for 5 months. She collected 8 stickers for her first month. She collected 6 stickers for her second month. She collected 9 stickers for her third month. For the fourth month, she collected 12 stickers. And in the fifth month, she collected 10 stickers. Now, to make this information a little bit better, or a little bit easier to understand, I put it in a table. I could just collected the information and put it in this table. For the first month, she collected 8. Second month, she collected 6. The third month, she collected 9. For the fourth month, she collected 12. For the fifth month, she collected 10. Now, to find out find out the total amount, I just collected, or that she collected, I just added 8 plus 6 plus 9 plus 12 plus 10, and we get 45. From the total amount of stickers Miracle collected, what is the fraction of stickers did Miracle collect for her first month? Well, we just come over here to the data, or to the table, and look at the data. For the first month, she collected 8 stickers. So, out of 45. From the total amount of stickers, Miracle collected what fraction of stickers for the fifth month? Well, again, we just go over to the table. She collected 10, so 10 out of 45 in the fifth month. From the total amount of stickers from Miracle collected, what is the fraction for the third month? Again, we just look at the table, see that she collected 9, so 9 out of 45. So now we are going to talk about how to find a fractional amount of a quantity. Well, my first question says, what fraction of cars are red? Well, if you look at this picture, it has a picture of 4 cars. Out of those 4 cars, only 1 is red. So our fraction is 1 over 4. What fraction of the cars are blue? Well, if you count them, 1, 2, 3, 3 out of the 4 cars are blue. Our next question says, which sandwich is cut into thirds? Well, if you look at our sandwiches that are cut, the first one is a whole sandwich. The second one is cut in half. It has 2 of 1 halves. If you look at the third one, yep, that's the one. 1, 2, 3. 3. So our answer to the number 3 is C, which sandwich is cut into thirds. So a third is C. 1 third. Which sandwich is cut in half? That's right. C. Good job. Great hands. Now, it says, what fraction of pizza will each person get if they get 1 slice? Well, if you look at this pizza and you have, it is cut into 8 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And if each person gets 1 slice, then that means they would get, that's right, 1 out of 8. 1 8. Good job. Now, continuing to talk about the fractional amounts of a quantity, look at the fruit in the basket. How many fruit are all together in the basket? That's right, 7. Now, What is the fraction of apples in the basket? Well, that's close. There are 3 apples, so that means there's 3 out of 7. 3 out of 7 of 3 out of the 7 fruit in the basket are apples. What is the fraction of oranges in the basket? That's correct. 2 out of 7. So there are 2 oranges out of the 7 fruit. And what is the fraction of bananas? Correct again. 2 out of 7. Great job. Now we will get into our groups. You know which groups you get into. You will be working on the 2 papers that I am passing out. You will cut them apart, put them in your notebook, and work and use them as a guide for the rest of this section. I am passing out 2 papers. The first paper is the bar graphs of your fractions. The second one is your pie graphs of your fractions. As you notice on your table, you have strips and you have circles and you have fractions of them. And I want you to use, as your group, these papers to figure out which fraction each of them are. As your group, you will write down your answers for each of the objects that are on your desk. You have 10 minutes to complete this assignment. Excellent job. Now, that is how we've done it. Did anyone want to give me some of your answers? Thank you. And as always, this is where I got the information from our book. Thank you, and have a good day.